Hi everyone, Survivor here, and today we're gonna take a look at a Tiger 2 replay on Ghost Town. Now, the Tiger 2 is known to be quite underpowered in World of Tanks, and it doesn't help that I only have the stock turret unlocked. Furthermore, I don't have the top gun yet. I actually have the 10.5 centimeter gun, but it's the one with only 200 millimeters of penetration. And furthermore, since I haven't had a German heavy tank crew for a long time, this one doesn't even have 100% in their primary skill. So we'll see how we can make this kind of setup work. I know it's very suboptimal, but as you'll see, you can still achieve quite some results with it. Now, if you're in a heavy tank at mid-tier, we can see in the matchup that it's a tier 9 game. You don't want to be super aggressive, especially with that bad turret. I think you have like 100 millimeters of frontal armor, so everyone will just penetrate you even if you go hull down. Now, what you want to do is stay in the second line. I have chosen quite a conservative defensive position here. You can see that I'm arty-safe if I hide behind these buildings, and since there's no one spotted in town, I can try to, well, shoot at these guys who are trying to flank on the open plains here. And as the RU-251 has spotted me, I'm driving back, not risking any shots, just playing it safe and taking it slow. No need to rush the game right now. I am here to support our higher tiers. I'm not here to push by myself. So still there's no one spotted in town, and I'm trying to get some shots on these guys here on the flank. But as you can see, they're all behind cover. And I'm not going to go out there. I will stay at my position and see how the match develops. And as you can see, there is a Tiger 1 inside the city. And luckily for me, just as I drive around the corner and try to get a shot on him, you'll see that he'll start to reverse. And as he reverses, I get a super lucky shot in there. I track him. This poor guy also only has the stock turret, and now he's getting wrecked. You don't want to be on that far side of town if you're at bottom tier, because that's a very exposed position. Now the object 705 is rushing in. The T-29 asks for help. I say affirmative, and I'm not sure what this guy is doing, but he is getting wrecked. I put in a shot, the T-29 puts in a shot, and he bounces on my upper plate. So I'm trying to get in there. I thought I could penetrate his lower plate, but apparently I cannot because I don't have the top gun. And he comes around the corner again, and he doesn't even try to side scrape or anything. He just exposes his side. I try to go for the tracks, but for some reason I can't quite hit him. He gets absolutely punished, and now the AMX-30 is rushing in like a madman. I put in a shot, and he tries to go for the T-29. He tries to hide behind him, but I do manage to put in yet another shot into him. Now I really do not know what that object is trying to achieve. He takes a shot from our Type 4 Heavy and miraculously survives it. I continuously put shots into that AMX, and now I see that the object has once again exposed his side to me, but I'm just a tiny second too late, and that aiming time at the AMX means that I'm just a split second too late to save our T-29. I check the corner again, but the object seems to be gone. So as you can see, I'm still staying at this very conservative position, simply because if I go out now, I will get absolutely wrecked. And that AMX 5100, well, he is going YOLO mode. He's rushing across the plane. And I put in one shot after the other into him. This is quite a lucky shot into the engine deck. And here you can see one of the advantages that the Tiger 2 has compared to, say, an IS-3. I have quite some accuracy and nice gun handling. So this allows me to snipe across the field. Now as you can see, it's 6-8. It's not looking good. And in my head, I'm thinking, Well, if I can take out this one-shot object, this is their last tier 9. That would put us at quite some advantage. And I'm typing type help, and type 4 is slowly creeping towards me, but oh no, he's facing me, the object is facing me, and I mess up this shot into the lower plate once again. So now I'm retreating. I'm at 627 health, that's not that much. Will he peek the corner again without side scraping? Well, I get hit by Artie, and for some reason he thinks this is the moment to rush me, and I put in a shot into his exposed sized armor. So I'm not really sure what he was thinking. It seems like he was in quite a high tier vehicle, but didn't have too much experience in playing the game. He, together with the AMX-30, could have absolutely dominated me and the T-29, but instead they decided to throw away their lives for some reason. Now I'm down to one-shot territory for almost everyone in the game, and I'm playing it safe. I'm going back to my primary position, the place where I've been, well, sort of hiding all game and supporting our team. And as I'm reversing to this spot, I see a wild Lix appearing, and he's rushing our IS, who is camping at our TD spot. And I'm aiming and aiming and aiming, and I hit his wheels. I remember many years ago that Wargaming promised never to implement wheeled tanks, but here we are now. And it seems that in 50% of the cases I hit these huge wheels, which doesn't even track them, unlike with tracked vehicles. It just damages their wheel, and they are a bit slower, but they can go just like before. And I don't think that's really balanced, but hey, what can you do? Now the Rheinmetall has appeared, and I'm trying to go for him, but as I move up, I spot the SU-152, and he has my side. I put a shot into him, and he misses, luckily. So I realize I have been spotted in the open, and I need to get into arty cover right now, because that can happen. Well, unfortunately, I'm out of the game. But as you can see, I have dealt about 4,000 damage. I have even managed to complete the heavy tank mission with honors. I think for the T-55A. And now you can see that all the players on the enemy team, they are all artillery, and this game is more or less over. So yeah, in conclusion, what do you do if you're in a Tiger 2 in a tier 9 match? Well, you try to play it safe. You don't go into the first line, you don't try to rush the enemy or use your armor, because let's be honest, you don't actually have any. And instead you take it slow, you take a safe position, try to support your team whenever the enemy exposes themselves. And you have to somewhat rely on your teammates, rely on your top tiers to take some of the punishment. You keep your gun in the game, and as soon as the enemy makes mistakes, you punish them. Just like what the object did, and the AMX-30 and the AMX-5100. And every time they overextend and they overexpose themselves, you put in shots. And that's basically how we were able to win this game. Now the WZ here will finish off the artillery, and we will go into the post-game stats.